This is a recipe for 2 adults, portioned for lunch and dinner meals. The ingredients that you will be needing are 1 pack of bamboo shoots, a pound of pork, half a pound of shrimp, coconut milk or cream, cooking oil, ginger, garlic, onion, tomato, chili pepper leaves, fish sauce, ground black pepper, and the optional item would be the butter buds sprinkle if you have one available. You will find the chili pepper leaves at Asian grocery stores in the produce department if you want it fresh, or in the freezer section if you want it frozen. You can use about a pound of shrimp if you like shrimp. I only removed the head shell and kept the rest of it intact. If you purchase the cocktail version, that is also fine to use. I used the pork shoulder and cut it into cubes, but you can choose to cut it into tiny little pieces according to your preference, or maybe you can also even use ground meat. That's even better. What I have available on hand is coconut cream, but you can certainly use coconut milk. The difference between the two is that cream is much thicker than milk. Ginger will get rid of the funky taste of the bamboo shoots, while garlic minimizes the funky smell. Onion gives out the sweet taste, and the tomato contributes acidity to the flavor. Overall, they bring a well-rounded flavor at the forefront of your palate. You can purchase bamboo shoots in cans that are cut into rectangular shapes, but you can also purchase the fresh ones that is found in the produce section of the Asian supermarkets. Hindawi.com claims that this vegetable is very rich in protein, amino acids, vitamins A, B6, and E. It also contains thiamine, niacin, fibers, and minerals. Caveat though, this vegetable has a very serious pungent smell and really funky taste if you consume it without the help of the other ingredients that I mentioned earlier. The remaining little helpers that we have are ground black pepper, fish sauce, and your preferred cooking oil. Let's cook. First up, heat your pan to high and then pour 3 to 5 tablespoonfuls of cooking oil into the pan. Once the oil is hot, drop the pork and let it render its juice. Sprinkle salt over the meat and, if you like, some ground black pepper too. Then lower the heat to medium and then cover the pan and let the pork simmer in its own juice and the oil starts to come out. Once oil replaces the juice, turn the pork on all its sides to brown them. Once browned, I took the pork out of the pan and then immediately flash fry the shrimp as well. Not cooked, just enough to make them look opaque and their essence get into the oil. When done, remove them just like the pork and set them aside. Now it's time to saute the ginger, garlic, onion, and tomato. Combine them all and wait for the tomato to soften before you add the vinegar and the labong or the bamboo shoots. I'm not supposed to stir this until the vinegar is cooked, but I wanted the labong to be coated by vinegar to help offset both the funky smell and the funky taste. So I also added the pork into the mix after dropping the bamboo shoots and the vinegar. I also added a cup of water and then turned the heat to low-medium to let this simmer for about half an hour. After 30 minutes of simmering, I added the coconut cream. If you don't have the cream, you can also use the coconut milk. I also added my frozen chili pepper leaves. This has a very spicy, bitter flavor that will distract your palate from the bamboo's funky taste. Let this simmer for a few minutes before you add the shrimp. The heat is still at low medium when I added the shrimp, and I covered the pan for about 5 to 10 minutes or so. Just enough to cook the shrimp but not make the meat texture taste rubbery in texture. Because the shrimp goes very well with butter, and I happen to have a butter bud sprinkle in the pantry, I cover the shrimp with it and let it melt into the shrimp. Here it is. The coconut cream is the perfect neutralizer of the bamboo shoot's really pungent flavor, while the butter shrimp goes very well with the chili pepper leaves. You can eat this without rice, you know. At the end of the day, this is a very nutritious meal that is flavorful yet affordable for a family of 2. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you like cooking Filipino food and other international cuisines for 2 people here in California, or if you live in other states.